guys, this is Thanks Tech, and today we are doing a full review of the Kingpad K90 tablet. This is a really budget tablet. I got it for $70 off from Amazon, and I unboxed it a few days ago. If you want to see that video, I put on the link down below in the description, so make sure to check on that. And today we're going to do a full review of this tablet, of the few days of use. This is my experience for this few days. And let's get right into it. So first thing you know is I'll just start by talking what I like about this tablet and what I don't like about this tablet. Okay, so first, what I like about this tablet is the price. For $70, this is like really cheap tablet. It's really good. At least it's good for the price. That's a plus there. And another thing I like about this is the build quality. Remember how I mentioned the really good build quality, like when I first unboxed it? It still holds up pretty good. Everything is still nice and good, and still hold up together, really good. And what I also like about it is the performance. Not really good performance, but it has ability to handle basic tasks, like go to YouTube, check your emails, and all the things like that. So yeah, if you want to use it for like daily simple tasks, like go I don't know, Google something, or browse the web, or look at the news, it's okay. And as long as gaming concerned, most of the games, like the simple games, runs really well on this. For example, for Angry Bird, it's a really simple 2D game. You can play like really well, smooth. Let me show a demonstration right here. Angry Bird. You'll notice later the screen resolution it's not that bad, but it's actually the brightness is the issue. And let's get to the game. Start. And level 2. I played a level before, so yeah, you see everything works fine. You launch this bird. Yeah, everything works fine, smooth, no lags whatsoever. So you can handle basic games really well. And I have more games. For example, Food Ninja. See, it takes it lags a little bit right there. It takes a second to respawn, but it's alright. Click on Food Ninja. Some of the games take longer to load than the other because it's like 3D graphics and all this stuff. But for basic gaming, it's alright. Okay, here we go. It's loaded. Let's start original game. Classic. Alright, so let's play games. And you see during games is like pretty responsive and everything works fine. And it's pretty good. Let's do a few more tries here. Yeah, so basically you can handle basic games well. And let's try Temple Run. I know some people in the other videos, they compare to the iPad, compare to the Samsung. I mean, those are tablets cost you $300 to $400. Why compare it to like a $60 tablet? So for me, I'm just gonna do like by itself, not gonna compare to anyone. I mean, if you compare it to a $300 tablet, of course it's gonna look bad. I'm just gonna show you this like by itself. I mean, by looking at this alone, you can't really see any. I think the color looks fine, but if you look closely, you see the pixels because the resolution is pretty low. So you see everything works smoothly. It's fine. Yeah. So for gaming portion, simple games can run really well. Now for the screen, it's not even 720p, but it's 480p screen, but it can basically you can watch video in 720p. And for example, my unboxing video right here. And if you go to the setting, you can see there's this auto 144p 360 pixel, and there's 720p. So basically you can watch this in HD, even though the screen only supports up to 480p. And for the system OS, the system is pretty bad. The stock launcher and the stock theme is really bad. It's really sluggish. You can't do anything. It crashes all the time. So my solution is, and my recommendation is, get a third-party launcher. For example, I use Nova launcher. It's one of the best launcher I ever used. It's like pure Android, like style Android. It's blazing fast and look really modern-ish. Yeah, it's really good launcher. I recommend you download this one. Theme's like really modernish and everything works fine. And it's really smooth as butter. So I highly recommend to use this. I mean, not this tablet, any tablet, any Android devices. I recommend use Nova Launcher. It's pretty good. And as long as performance are concerned, it's pretty good for daily tasks and use. Go to news, go to the website, like go to CNN or something to check out the news in the morning. So yeah, it's relatively fast. CNN.com right here. I mean, you can look at news on this thing, but just don't rush it. You need to wait for it to load. So yeah, you see, yeah, it's good for daily use. It's not that fast, but if you have patience, it's good for you. All right, so we also gonna run a Geekbench 3 marks. We're gonna delete all this and gonna run a Geekbench 3. Except you see, this is Tablet Express K90 right here. You can see this Android 4.4.4 Rock chip, 1.2 gigahertz, quad core processor, GPU is Mali 400MP, and memory is 493 megabytes. Let's run benchmark. What this does is you test out this CPU and GPU performance. You calculate the CPU performance in single core and multi-core, and how like handle things like files, copying, and runtime and stuff, and basically give you a score of how it goes, like what single core score is, what multi-core core is. So you can use it to compare with the other devices. That was what most people use to compare to the other devices. So you know how well this one is, how well the other one is. Alright, thanks to the magic of video editing, we skip all the waiting time and we get to the score. For single core score, this is 261, and for multi-core is 692. This is pretty low this is really low actually. This is pretty low against those flagship tablets like the iPad and Samsung, but you get what you pay for. Alright, and let's talk about the camera. For camera, don't even think about it. This is the worst camera I've ever seen. I mean, for the price, you can't expect much from the tablet. The back camera is supposed to be a 2 megapixel shooter, and the front is supposed to be a 0.5 megapixel or VGA. And it's super bad. Everything is grayish, and yeah, it's pretty bad. Don't even think about using camera on the thing. So, and for the display, it's a decent display if you're in a dark room and you look straight at it. I mean, this screen resolution is pretty low, 480p for this huge screen size, and the brightness is super low. Like, this is the main issue with this tablet. This is as bright as you can get. So outdoor is totally unusable. In direct sunlight, you can't see anything on this tablet. Like, everything just goes dark. And so yeah, so don't plan to, if you're an outdoor person, if you go camping or go trips, don't think about buying this because the brightness is super bad. You can't see anything outdoor. And viewing angle is really bad. See, from the directly, if you look at this directly, it's pretty good. Actually, looks not that bad. But if you turn slightly to this way, the color just goes out. You see that? So yeah, this is one of the main problems. So if you just do this, then the color just turns really bad. And also the rotation sensor is really annoying. Sometimes I was doing this and just turn by itself, like to this way. But you can turn it off in the setting. Okay, so this is overall, this is a really good tablet. You can do most of the basic daily tasks that you need, and it's relatively fast. And yeah, it can do a lot of stuff, and it's really good for $70. And there's a lot of other tablets at this price point. It's really good too, like the Amazon Kindle Fire for $50. But that's a smaller screen size at 7 inches. You can also check on that. I'll put the link below too. Alright, this is pretty much it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the like button too. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at White Fangs Tech. and also follow me on Instagram at whiteframes122. Thank you guys. Once again, this is White Frames Tech, and we will see you next time. Peace out.